Hi, today we're going to talk about Upwork. Just a quick intro, what it is, and how you can get started on there. It's one of my favorite platforms. I've been on there almost 2 years now, I think. But it has been one of my favorite platforms since I started UGC. So let's talk about it. So what is Upwork? It's a website, a freelance website that you can go onto as a creative or any type of skilled work and sell your services to people who are looking for that. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I use it for UGC. I sell my UGC services on there, but it doesn't have to be UGC. You can literally do anything on there and sell it. There's things that are totally different from that. Any skill that you can monetize, you can find someone on there to do it for you. If you want to get started on the platform, you have to sign up, obviously. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember every single detail of the sign up process, but you sign up and you answer a bunch of different things, fill out your information and all that stuff. You know, personal details, like you're going to be getting paid. They're going to want to link your bank account so you could get the money to you and things like that. They're going to want to know your skills and what you're offering. So you're going to answer all that, fill all that in, and then you're going to have your profile. You're going to have your whole account set up, and then you're going to be able to add a bio in there. You can add links. You're going to have a title for yourself. I'm going to put a screenshot of mine so you could see what I'm talking about with the title and the bio and all that. CEO is really important when you're doing this. If you're doing it for UGC like I do, I'll just use it as an example throughout this whole video. I have UGC and then I have content creator. So you want clients to be able to go on Upwork and type in UGC and you pop up as a UGC creator. That's the goal. So you just want to make your bio simple and effective, the same exact way you would make it on your UGC portfolio. Make it short and to the point, and make sure you're putting keywords in there for what you're doing so that when, again, a client goes on there and they're searching, you come up. You want to come up. You can even add your own links on there. So as a UGC creator, I have a portfolio. I have a little bio typed out, just a couple of sentences in the main portion, and then underneath I have my portfolio linked. So anyone that comes on there, if they want to see previous work from me, you can click on my portfolio and it's there. That's one of the huge pieces to get your account going, because if you don't have the right words in there to get you searched for what you want, then you're not going to pop up when people are searching for you. When you're doing it, think about what you want. How do I word this? Think in your head what you would want as someone to type in and then you to pop up. So for me, I don't know why I can't put this into words. So for me, I want content creator or UGC creator. When someone types that in, I want to be popping up. You know what I'm saying? So think of that when you're planning it out. Okay, so you signed up, you got your account going, you set everything up, you're ready to go. Now what? I'm going to start off with explaining what connects are, because they're super important when using the platform and applying to jobs. So if you want, think of connects as like tokens or whatever. I'm almost positive you get a certain amount of connects when you sign up to the platform. Upwork is always changing what is going on. I can't keep up, but you should get a certain amount of connects when you sign up for the platform. They're very important when you're applying to jobs. Jobs cost connects. So a job can cost 5 connects, it can cost 10 connects, it can cost 15 connects. It really depends on the person posting the job. I'm going to guess that they are picking the amount of connects, and that's why it's always different. I personally have never posted a job for someone to apply for, so I don't know. But all the jobs are always different amounts of connects. It's not always the same. If you want more, they cost money. They do sell connects in bulk. I think it's 15 cents per connect. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 15 cents. So you can buy them like that, or you can sign up for Freelancer Plus, and that is $19.99 a month, and you get 100 connects each month for being signed up for that. A question I get asked so often about Upwork is it worth it to buy connects? Is it worth it to get the Plus plan? And my answer always is, it depends. It really depends. I turn the thing on and off, because there are times where I want it so that I could apply to jobs, and then there's other times where I have a lot of work under my belt. I'm not going to be applying to any jobs, and I don't need these connects, so I don't. I shut it off. And why am I going to get paid, charged $20 a month if I'm not using it, right? So I've definitely had it on for a couple months and then I actually shut mine off last week because I am very, very busy. I cannot apply to anything or anything, so I shut it off because I don't need the connects. But maybe in 2-3 months, I'll say, hey, I want some more jobs, and I will sign up again and get 100 connects per month until I want to shut it off again, till I need it. Sometimes I just don't need it if I'm not looking for work. I remember when I first started, I did not buy the Freelancer Plus to get 100 connects a month. Of course, I was just starting out. I didn't know if it was worth it. If I needed them, I would buy them so that I could apply to jobs. So you can do it that way, but if you feel like you're like, it'll be worth it to just pay the $20 to get the 100 connects and apply to these jobs, then do it. You can always shut it off. It's not like you're under a contract and you need to have it every single month for the next year, You can do whatever you want. Shut it off if you don't need it. I really do think it depends. You kind of have to ask yourself, how often are you going to be using it? How many jobs do you want to apply to? If you need the connects, then do it. If not, then just buy them as you need them. Because another thing too, not only do the jobs cost connects, so let's say a job costs 10 connects, you click on the job, and you scroll down, you'll see there's going to be a leaderboard, and it's like first place, second place, third place, fourth place. So you can boost your proposal to this job, which means you paid 10 connects to apply, but now you're boosting it with an extra 5. And since you boosted with an extra 5, and maybe the last guy only did 3, well, now you're in first place and he's in second. So you can also use your connects to increase your chances of getting a job if you're boosting your proposal or something. And I've also noticed that on Upwork, I'm not sure what happens behind the scenes with this, but I guess let's say if the person doesn't pick yours, they will refund the boosted connects back to you. Like, I don't know they send you a message saying, oh, so-and-so, you have, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But sometimes something happens, and I guess they don't open your proposal, don't read it, and they accept someone else's. So they send you the boost of connects back. So if you gave those 5 connects, they'll send them back to you. Not sure how that happens, but sometimes you get them back. So yeah, my conclusion is it really depends how often you're going to use it, how many jobs you want to apply to. Like I said, you can stay on the thing free and then just buy the connects as you go if you need them. But if you really plan on using Upwork like that, then yeah, I would pay for the $19.99 and get the 100 connects per month and whatnot. It really depends on how much you're going to use it. Also, if you're new to Upwork, I do have a video that I made a couple months ago. I'm going to link it because I think this video has really, really good tips if you're just starting out and trying to get your account going. I just give you tips on how to get your account moving faster. I'm going to link that video in case you're interested and want to watch it, but I think it could be really, really helpful if you're just getting started. Okay, so that's it about Connects. Let's move to how you're going to find these jobs. So they have the tab up top that says Find Work. You click on that, and it's going to give you jobs, just random jobs, and then a search bar. The search bar is for you to type in whatever you want. So you can type in whatever you want, search for the job. Once you get to using the platform a lot more, it will cater to you. When you sign on, those jobs will be whatever you've been searching for once it gets to know you. So when I sign on, I see so much video editor, UGC, content creator, things like that, because that's what I'm always searching for. But if whatever you're searching for, that's what's going to come up for you once you keep using the platform. They also have a section that says best matches. And then again, it'll get better and better as you keep using the platform. You could go on there, you can look for work, you can save jobs, you could save the jobs and apply later if you want. They have a bunch of filters you could use, or like I said, you could just search keywords. So you can go through there all the time, find jobs you like, apply, save them, do whatever you want to do. But also, people can send you jobs. Clients can have their job posted and they can send that over to you, and it'll say you got a proposal, invitation to interview with so-and-so, and it's going to show their job posting, and you can either accept it or you can decline it. So when this happens and they send it directly to you, it's free to apply, and we love free. That means no connects. You don't have to use your connects to apply to this job unless you want to boost it. You can. I actually remember not too long ago, maybe it was 2 months ago, they changed it. And they made it that when people send you an invitation, you still have to use your connects to apply. And I'm going to assume that they got a lot of backlash for that, and that's why they switched it back. I don't know. I personally messaged them because I thought it was like a glitch or something. I've been on the platform, like I said in the beginning, I think it's almost 2 years now, and every single time someone would send me something, it would always be free to apply. Then all of a sudden, it said like 12 connects to apply to the invitation that they sent you. And I messaged support, and I'm like, is this a glitch? Like, why is it, the person invited me, why is it saying I have to pay 12 connects if they're asking me to apply? And the guy, well, support, whatever, was like, oh yeah, we changed it. Now, it's not actually free anymore. You have to use your connects. And I'm going to assume people complained because again, that is so bizarre. If someone's inviting you, why would you have to pay? You gave me an invitation, why am I paying? Just keep it the way it is, all right? I love Upwork, but I hate when they try and change things that are negative for us. But anyway, it should be free to apply anytime someone invites you. If you want to boost it, you can. You don't have to. But that means 0 connects, free. And not only can clients send you an invitation to the job posting, they can also directly message you about a job. So I've had clients just send me a direct message. Hey, Alyssa, I'm looking for a UGC creator. Are you available? And it literally comes up in my messages. Nothing to do with connects, nothing. They're straight away right there, which again is a nice feature. I love that feature too. It's great when you just get a direct message from someone like, hey, I have work. You ready? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready. Now let's go to payment. So on Upwork, there's 2 ways you can work. You can work hourly, or you could work per project basis. Hourly, obviously, you'd have a certain rate per hour, and then you would be logging in how many hours you're working and get paid off of that. Or it would be priced per project. So let's say the project's $200. It would just be the project price of $200, no hourly, no nothing. I personally work on a project basis. As UGC, you're charging usually per video, not per hour. I have only one active hourly project right now, and it's because they're an agency. So a lot of times it's not even a video. It would be just B-roll shots and a script or whatever. So I will do that, and it'll be a couple hours, and I'll get paid for that. Other than that, I don't do hourly. I do it per project. Like I said, usually UGC is priced per video. So price per these are tongue twisters. Price per project is usually what I do. One more thing I want to mention, and this is more for the UGC creators. A lot of us start out using platforms like UGC platforms, things like that, where you don't need to write out a pitch of any sort. You kind of just have your profile there and you apply to the job, so you're not writing or pitching yourself in any type of way. So I know that could be a little intimidating when you come onto Upwork, because when you apply to jobs, you have to write a little something when you're applying to the job. So don't think too hard about it. Just introduce yourself, say that you want to work with them, link your portfolio, and leave it at that. It doesn't have to be anything. Like, no one wants to read a novel as to why you want to apply to their job. Just quick, simple, get to the point, link your portfolio so they could see your past work, and that's that. And don't forget to just, be professional, be nice, be kind, and get straight to the point. I just feel like that always works the best. Another thing you can do on your Upwork account is you can make more than one profile for yourself on the one account. So let's say you're a UGC creator and you have your profile for UGC. Any type of UGC videos, just all your UGC content, that's the profile that's coming up and people are applying to. But let's say you also want to offer social media marketing, something that's maybe in the same realm, doesn't have to be, but different. It's not going to be under that profile. You want to have another one, but not a totally separate account. You can actually make a specialized profile for a different skill so that you'll have them separated. So now under your one account, you can have 2 variations of profiles with offering different skills. I think I covered everything I want to cover. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I really do love the platform. I have been on it since I've started UGC, and I've had nothing but really good experiences on there. except actually recently I did have an experience that was not so pleasant. And for how long I've been on there, I would say that's definitely pretty good. I've heard horror stories from creators, not because of Upwork, but just in general, working with people wanting free work, people lowballing you and wanting really cheap work. Or the new thing is that's really been going on way too much. The whole, can you do a test video and then we'll come back and get more? Or they'll say, the first video we want to charge $50, and then when we come back to you, we'll give you your price. And I always say no to that. Both of those I always say no to, because they do that so that they can get the content that they want for that price, and then they don't come back. You can tell the way that they talk to you that they just want to pay the cheapest price possible. They don't want to pay your rate. And I've been saying no to people like that because I'm not doing it anymore. Especially the test videos, I always say no to. I always say no to those. I'm not doing a test video. So when do you go to a business and say, like, oh, for this first haircut, we're going to do a test one, so I'm only going to pay you $5, and then if I like it, when I come back the next time, I'll pay you your rate. Like, no, you don't go to businesses and say that. So why are you coming to me and saying I want a video for $10? Like, it's not going to happen. Sorry. I have learned that you cannot trust people. Do not trust anyone. So stay safe out there. Watch out for people that just want your content so that they can post it and make money off of it and you get $10. Yeah, I tried to answer as many questions that I've been asked as I could in this video. If you have any other questions and I can answer them, comment them, ask me, whatever you want. Love that. But hopefully something in this video was helpful for you. I appreciate you for watching, for being here. As always, have an amazing day.